get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Need to fucking practice, Randy!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 70. We are your hosts, Rick and Adam. My name is Rick.
What's up, dude?
That's Adam, and we are joined by the illustrious, talented executive intern Logan. What's up, G?
Hello.
And today we got a full show for you. We got some bad news from around the world. We're going to be looking at some still functioning old 90s HTML websites, including that of the old 90s religious cult Heaven's Gate, if you'll remember them from their fashionable suicide from years ago. We'll also be looking at some white trash shit from the internet, you know, just some random stuff that I found. And we'll also be debuting a new single from a buddy of mine. His band just released a new single. We're going to be checking that out right after Bad News. So stick around, and it's going to be a good show. But I hope everybody's doing all right today. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope your lives aren't sucking as bad as they normally do. I'm assuming everybody's life's been taking a bit of a hit. As we know, this year hasn't been the easiest on us, but glad to be back with you guys. And other than that, I do want to say, I think, Logan, you made a good move taking a piss right before the show. Adam, I noticed you wanted to be a badass, and you're just not taking pre-show pisses anymore.
Thanks, he's a tough guy.
Yeah. He is. He's always been a tough guy. It's annoying.
Let's not go too far.
Yeah, but no. You should take a piss. Like, I feel like you're the one. You're the one that always has the bladder issue.
You pee all the time, dude.
Well, that's different. I drink a lot of water.
I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, you also are the one. You're the one out of all of us that has the most kidney stones.
Okay. You also drink a lot of grain alcohol.
That's true. That's true.
He's not wrong.
You really do come walking in sometimes. Adam looks like he should. Adam smells like he should be hanging out at like a hotel bar in a lobby somewhere, picking up divorcees. But dude, I had a hell of a time on the internet last night. I got into another one of those like
T-zone.
Okay, shut up, Logan. I did, but. Actually, no. Last night wasn't a T-zone night. I know I've mentioned it last week, but Ghetto Gaggers. Ghetto Gaggers, it's the site to be on right now, especially after Pornhub did their whole purge thing. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but so anything that wasn't user uploaded content on Pornhub, it's now gone. So a lot of those like hot POV cell phone footage shots and stuff like that, a lot of that crap you can't find anymore, which sucks because that's like, for me personally, I know I've talked about my taste in pornography quite a bit, but like I like it to be as realistic and dirty as possible. So for me, I'm not really looking for like high definition footage. I'm looking for like, yo, this is just two complete strangers. The dude decided to whip out his cell phone while he's like smashing ass in a public restroom somewhere. Like that's the kind of shit. That's where I need to be in my mind.
I agree, 100%. That's the stuff you want to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to see this produced stuff.
No, because it takes me out of it. It just, I realize right away this is not reality. This isn't something that's actually happening. This is like, this is a woman who, you know, it's always like a fucking 10 or an 11 banging a 5 or something. Whereas when you get that grainy cell phone footage, it's like a couple of 6s in a back alley somewhere, you know, smashing over the hood of a Corolla.
Yeah.
That's what I need. Excuse me?
Adam Corolla.
Yeah, I know what you were doing. I know where you were going with it. But after I got done with the with the porn thing, I started looking around, and as usual, I seem to stumble upon like a lot of white trash shit. And one of the ones that I really liked, there's two separate things that I found they're both very white trashy things to do, but they're both vastly different from one another. But I feel like this first one was this guy went into it. Actually, first, let me go ahead and pop this on the screen so everybody can see it at home. If you're one of our audio only listeners, just know that we're live on YouTube every Saturday. Subscribe. Don't be a bitch. So this gentleman right here, he took the air pump thingy for a blow up mattress, and he attached a hose to it on the other end so that it would funnel this makeshift bowl of weed through the hose onto this giant water jug that he has over his head, as you can see.
Okay.
So he's gonna blowtorch this giant bowl of weed that's attached to this air mattress fan, and it goes awry like right away. And I don't know if you guys have seen videos like this before, but generally when people hook up weed smoking devices to these air pumps, they're usually in a tent, like a stand-up tent with a bunch of other people, and it's like one of those things that can get like 20 people, 30 people high all at once. But this asshole just basically locked his head into this fucking water, or this gallon of water thingy, this empty gallon thing. But just look at this boner. So right away, you're in trouble. Oh
No way! You can't try to survive in that. You're gonna die.
Dude, coughing too. He coughed and inhaled, like, because we've all done that. This is tantamount to like being underwater or something with the same thing. As soon as you
I'd
cough,
rather be underwater.
No, you would not, dude.
Then in that thing?
I mean, you can take that off if you're in the water. And you're
Obviously,
drowning.
he's not taking it off. So
I think he's about to though.
He's
Hold on.
incapacitated.
Let me finish this thing. I'm surprised he didn't pass out. Ugh. Look at all that smoke, dude. No, that's not good. It's not good.
There's a marlin in the background. This is in Florida. This is in Florida.
You're right, dude. It's right back
there. A wall-mounted marlin. You're probably living in Florida, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're doing shit like this, and I mean,
well, I'm just validating that it's probably in Florida.
I do want to say that the gentleman doing this, it's like some kind of white trash guy in like a plain white tee, and this is clearly his parents' house or something. This cannot be something. This isn't property he owns. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this guy doesn't own property, but it's really shitty. And it's just a stupid thing to do. I don't understand why the fuck you would do something like this.
It wasn't even his house. He broke in, made this video. You see the owners come down from upstairs.
It is Florida.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, exactly. That would be hilarious. So, and like he just gets shot at the end. When he takes the little water thing off his head. You just see his fucking gray matter all over the camera. I mean, you can't have that. Even if that's your son, I feel like you should be able to terminate your son if that's what you're coming downstairs to find.
Yeah.
I mean, we smoke weed, and would we ever do something this dumb?
No.
This is the type of shit right here that makes me hate marijuana culture, because there are people like us that are shut up. There are people like us that are sentient. We're not retarded, I would say.
Well,
in a lot of different ways.
Okay.
Shut up, Adam.
You're not really selling this.
I just don't think we don't need people like this in the community.
No, maybe you do though.
For what reason?
To do this. That's their direction in life, dude. Some people just need to be doing that.
What?
You need a balance.
I don't think we need.
You
people
need
like this
you
around.
need the Elon Musks. You also need these guys.
No,
that's what balances it out. So yeah, we need these people too. Keep them around to be stupid. Like,
yeah, I guess fair enough. The world needs pawns. The next piece of
yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, that's a little too deep. I'm not saying they're pawns. I'm just saying this. If that's what he wants to do in Florida, fine.
Yeah, you're right. Live and let live. The next piece of white trash bullshit that I found on the internet last night was this tattoo. Let me.
They plane.
So check this out. This was posted in a tattoo subreddit. So this woman, for anyone not watching right now and listening on an audio only, this is a woman who had her entire like vagina tattooed with various candies and lollipops around it. And there's a banner over the design that says "Daddies." This is probably, I've seen a lot of white trash tattoos, especially we've all seen the obligatory white trash male with the lipstick prints, like the kiss prints on their neck and stuff like this. Yep. I feel like this is the female equivalent. When you tattoo your vagina as property of someone else, but not only that, but with the Candyland font.
Wow.
I mean, that's This is probably one of the.
erotic.
It's like if I saw that, that's just gross. I would spit on it and walk away. I'm already not sold on like the way vaginas look to begin with.
I get the art piece. I would be weary. The fact that there's they did a tattooed a red spot on the like fringes.
Yeah.
Not a good idea in the genital area. You know,
oh, like this
maybe
thing
not
right
put
here.
things that look like they could be some kind of herpes or something.
Well, let's face it. If you're getting
Like-
your box tattooed, you probably have herpes.
Yeah,
You need to cover
maybe
it any
that's
way
a
you
cover.
can.
That's a herpes cover.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a herpes merkin.
This bitch.
That's what it is.
If your
Herpes
entire vagina's tattooed with candy, you're not a fucking take them home to meet the parents type of person. This is a side piece.
Yeah.
This is what side piece vaginas look like. Yeah, that's all the white trash that I found.
It's a herpes merkin.
It's
That's what we're going with. That's the title of this video.
Herpes merkin.
Yeah,
That's
what it is.
I
It's
don't
a-
know if I like that.
What?
It's a working title.
I think that's creative.
Plus, I already wait.
A
Actually,
merkin is a pubic wig, and this is a herpes merkin, which
it's
is
a herkin.
okay. Fine.
Whatever.
There was something there.
There we go. All right. All right. Let's move into some bad news.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing.
Fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
All right. So today we have a Nigerian man who made a jacket, a hat, and shoes with a plantains. So this gentleman, this Nigerian student, he basically built himself an entire outfit made entirely of plantains. And he is receiving accolades right now amongst his community for doing so.
What website is this from?
This is from legit.ng.
Okay. Where are you citing this stuff?
Dude, so look at these pictures. Look at this outfit.
Okay, this is.
Tell me this isn't some straight up like I don't understand
This
the
is
thought.
complete troll, dude.
I don't understand. Yeah, actually, you know what, Logan? Can you fact check this while we're on the fly here? I don't know how you would do that, and I'm sorry for putting that on you. But
He knows.
This is just I don't know. It's and another thing that so the first thing that pissed me off about this, the only thing that looks like it's actually made out of plantains is the vest and the pants. But like as you can see, the hat and the shoes, he just sliced up plantains and stuck them to the articles of clothing. And
Yeah,
then-
this is a troll, dude.
You think he's trolling?
Come on. What do you think?
You don't think he looks flashy?
This is a troll, dude.
You
This
think-
is a troll website
You think he's fucking?
for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a troll. I'm not blowing up anything.
I was gonna say because he kind of has like this. It's almost this is like some shit you would see Andre 3000 wearing, like these big ass hats and stuff. That's like a cross between an Andre 3000 and like a Jamiroquai hat.
This is what we're looking at is virtual insanity. So yeah.
Okay. I just thought that was a cute story, but so I'd bring that to the show.
Thought it was cute.
Yeah.
Well, you start to see the ads on this site. I don't know what's going on, but this site seems to
Let's
be a
see.
little bit trolly.
If I was the one interested in
If your site says it's legit .ng, it's not. That's probably
not
means
legit?
it's not legit. I don't know. What this,
I'm not going to sit here and tell
guy.
you you're wrong. Our next piece of news.
Your computer has a fucking virus now, dude.
Sit across from one. No? Okay. So the next piece of news we have here, and I really like this guy. A son wins lawsuit after mom throws away his best porno mags. Now this I did verify. This was on a couple of different outlets. This was in Ottawa County, Michigan. A Grand Haven couple will have to pay for disposing of their son's pornography collection. The only question is, how much? David Working, 42, sued his parents. First of all, when you started out with that, like you're a 42-year-old suing your parents for throwing out your porno. I immediately thought this was maybe someone in their late teens, early 20s, something like that.
No, dude.
So this guy, 42 years old, sues his parents, Beth and Paul Working, doxed, after they tossed out what judge called a trove of pornography and an array of sex toys.
Do we have a picture of these people?
I don't know, actually.
Is this
see.
so Ottawa County, is that Upper Peninsula?
I'm guessing
this
so.
could be, well, That's my point. Is if it's Upper Peninsula, that's maybe why it's a little bit bizarre.
Why would that be?
Michigan Upper Peninsula is a different type of people than Michigan Lower Peninsula.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't know that.
Peninsular.
My mom's from Michigan. Maybe she has more info on
Call
that.
in if you know about Michigan. Let us know.
Yeah, Michigan. We need Michigan aficionados. Let's see here. So, U.S. District Judge Paul Maloney, that's such a judge name, in Kalamazoo granted the son's request for summary judgment in his favor. The parties have until mid-February to file written submissions on damages. The parent's attorney, Anne Marie Vanderbroek, said she is working to establish the value of the items that were disposed of, but declined to comment about the case. David Working contends damages are around $25,000. His attorney, Miles Greengard, contends that his client should receive treble damages, which is allowed under his claim of conversion of property.
Treble.
Yeah. So I don't know. And I guess the son is alleging that part of his collection was like irreplaceable, that you can't, like, it's irreplaceable items that you can't buy anymore, you can't get anymore. So it says here that this happened when this dude moved into his parents' house in late 2016 after a divorce. Wonder why. After he left for Muncie, Indiana, he expected them to deliver his belongings. He later realized that a dozen boxes of pornographic films and magazines were missing. So wait, your parents are delivering your bullshit you left at their house? Like, I don't know. I'm obviously you shouldn't throw away people's shit, but this guy's a 42-year-old dude, moved back in with his parents, then moved to another state, and it sounds like his parents were the ones stuck bringing him his shit, and they threw away his pornography. Why wouldn't you take your porn? Like, I would be horrified if my parents have found my pornography, first of all. That's happened to me before. And
T-Zone.
No, thank God it wasn't anything T-Zone related at the time. That would have been a horrible conversation to have. But basically what happened was, like, I used to hide my porn in Hardy Boys books, and one book in particular. I think I've told this story before, but like, you know how I would say back in the day, Skylar and I would pretend to be women on chat rooms to like catfish dudes into sending us naked pictures of chicks and stuff. It was like a whole elaborate scheme we had back in the day, and we would print these physical copies out that we would get overnight. We would print them out, and then we would scrub the search history and all that bullshit, and I would take the pictures back to my house and hide them in my Hardy Boys book. And my sister found them and gave them to my parents. And
What?
it was just, yeah. My sister.
What a snitch.
Well, no, she was like, dude, she was really young at the time. So like,
She was
like
15.
No, she was like 8 or something. She was 32. But she found them and she gave them to my parents. And it was one of the most embarrassing things ever. And I came up with this like elaborate lie about how Skylar and I were playing down the street. And we lived right down the street from this flat cement lot that this house had burned down on. And so like the kids would hang around on there and like build bike jumps and they would just get up to no good over there. And so we just said that like, oh, I found it laying in the ditch, and like the bigger kids might have left it there or something like that, which I'm sure my parents knew that was bullshit. I'm not a really good liar, but
it's not a stretch.
It's not.
Porn was often discovered in the woods.
Absolutely.
And tucked under areas like.
I did get away with it, but I feel like there was a sneaking suspicion. Like they just didn't have enough on me to actually tell whether or not it was true. And also, no one wants to admit when they're like 13 that they're pretending to be a woman online to see naked girls. I never wanted to have that conversation with my parents. But like this guy here should have known better. You don't leave $25,000 worth of pornography in your parents' possession.
Well, what kind of damages were they?
What do you mean?
What do they call them? Treble damages?
Yeah, apparently that's something that occurs, and I could be completely wrong. I'm not litigious at all, but
you don't sue a lot, okay?
Yeah, no, I don't sue a lot of people these days. Apparently, there's some law where it has to do with property conversion. So it's like if something is left in your possession, but it's not yours, like, and you do away with it, or you sell it, or you take it as your own, or something like that. That in itself is a crime or some shit.
Interesting law. You would think they'd be more about the base.
Fuck. We should have seen that one coming on the horizon.
I heard they were all about the base. No trouble.
I wish you were all about jumping off of high buildings.
So, all right, this guy, what are you going to do?
Just shut up. Just shut up. We're done. You killed this article. We're done.
Put the guy in a home. What do you want?
Anyway.
You know?
Next up, we have an ex-Bin Laden henchman freed from a New Jersey prison after judge deems him too fat for jail.
How are you too fat for jail?
In this artist rendering in the courtroom here, he kind of looks like the fat guy from Sons of Anarchy.
But he doesn't even look that fat.
No, he doesn't. And this is the thing. Wait till we get into this article. You're going to be livid. This to me is tantamount to Mengele getting to die on a beach somewhere.
Right. But how silly is this?
It's ridiculous.
That they in courtrooms, they still have they're like, you got a choice between, you can either have the meteor in there, or we're going to have a dude that's going to sit somewhere in the courtroom and sketch still.
Yeah.
This is 2020.
Yeah, we have cameras.
Take a fucking picture and show us what this fucking guy looks like. Why do I have to see a sketch?
No, I agree.
Bob Ross, what is this? The 80s and Bob Ross? What?
No, I agree. Oh, and also going back to your point earlier, my mom says that Adam is very right. Those from the UP are very much different from us in the Lower Peninsula.
Thank you.
Notice how she says us in the Lower Peninsula.
There we go. See,
my mom's
told
set
you
tripping.
it's a big thing.
She's set tripping, dude. She's ready to put it down for Michigan.
She knows.
And Rabbi Red Eye, what's up, dude? He's up in the chat. He says treble damages is a term that indicates that a statute permits a court to triple the amount of the actual compensatory damages. Compensatory damages is to be awarded to a prevailing plaintiff. No base, though, he says. Fair enough. God, I hate...
That's my complaint.
I hate that you...
My complaint
I
is...
hate that your dad jokes get over so well, and it pisses me off. I just want to throw a tomahawk in your chest. So a former Osama bin Laden henchman, again, I don't know why they're calling him a henchman, convicted in the 2 deadly 1998 bombings, is free and living in the UK this week after being released early, thanks to a Manhattan federal judge who agreed the terrorist was way too obese to survive the coronavirus behind bars. Who gives a fuck?
Too fat.
Adele Abdel Berry, 60 years old, has spent, that's a real ethnic name, Berry. He had spent 21 years in a New Jersey prison for his role in the 1998 Al-Qaeda bombings of 2 U.S. embassies in Africa that killed 224 people, including 12 Americans. Defendant's obesity and somewhat advanced age make COVID-19 significantly more risky to him than the average person, U.S. District Judge Lewis A. Kaplan wrote in granting the release. Fuck Judge Lewis A. Kaplan. I want to say that. Barry had been set to be freed on October 28th, but his attorneys asked that he be let out sooner, citing their client's age, girth, and asthma. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Who spells Barry with one R too? Are you a fucking sociopath?
Dog, he is. He murdered 200 something people.
Yeah, come on.
But this is ridiculous. How did he even have a release date in the first place? The man was convicted of killing hundreds of people.
Right.
Is a confirmed terrorist. He is not. This man's. Maybe he's too old. Maybe they're not going to use him anymore because he's so high profile now. But what the fuck? He gets to live out the rest of his life now with his family and shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It said that he's like being taken care of by his wife and like his family's surrounded by. He's just living like the average old guy life now, and he's 60. He's still got some years on him. He's gonna get to enjoy. Yeah, this is ridiculous, man. So another thing that pissed me off is like you're imagining this guy's super fucking fat, right? He's only 230 pounds. He's a 60-year-old man who's 230 pounds.
Dude, I weigh 220.
That's what I'm saying, and you're fat
I'm
as
not obese.
fuck. But no, it's just infuriating. But you're right. I mean, even if this guy's not, 8'3" like you are, even if he's a normal size, that's still not
obese.
That's not crazy to me.
You got to get the fuck out of jail, dude. You're too fat.
And he was only
Who's too fat? What is this, the game plan? You get to a certain point in jail, you just get really fat.
I guess so.
And then you can be like, yo, I can get out of here. I'm fat. All right, this is a problem.
Well, my issue with this is like, he was only sentenced to 25 years to begin with. And he murdered 225 people. Like, that's insane. If you were to reach over and strangle Logan right now and kill him, you're spending the rest of your life in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just one guy.
Yeah.
That's one intern, rather. That's not even somebody cares about.
This is true.
We get another intern in here like that, Logan.
That's true.
But don't say that. Yeah, it's not true at all. I fucking love you. But yeah, it's just this article pisses me off. It's kind of old, but like I saw it and it pissed me off, and I wanted to bring it to the show because this is just, to me, it's like there are people serving life sentences for selling weed and shit, like just non-violent drug offenders.
3 strike.
Yeah,
laws
exactly.
have fucked over people for
Let us not
years.
forget the disproportionate fucking cocaine laws. You know what I mean? Shit like that. It pisses me off. This dude's a fucking murderer. He's a mass murderer. And he's free, living with his family, just enjoying life. Fucking bag of shit.
Yeah.
You can only hope, the only real vindication is this. You can only hope that within the first, year he's out, he ends up just clutching his chest and taking a fucking face dive right into the carpet. This dude should not be allowed to live like a free,
what do you think?
Happy life.
Dude, Mossad will probably follow him somewhere and fucking give him a heart attack somehow or
You
something.
think so? Get a polonium cocktail.
Someone will take him out probably.
You can only hope, man, because that's some bullshit.
Take 6 rounds to the chest and it'll be a suicide.
Clearly suicide.
Yeah. Open and shut. Call it a date.
Clinton body count.
Our next piece of, or our last piece of bad news is this Iranian zombie Angelina Jolie is freed on bail just days after she was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment. Now, this chick.
Okay, what is this?
You guys have probably seen memes and shit like that of this woman before. If not, they've been.
I actually haven't.
Okay, if not, they've been circulating around for a while now. But this chick got a bunch of cosmetic surgeries and also does illusion makeup and stuff like that to make herself look like this weird entity that you're seeing on the screen here. And for those that are just listening on an audio only platform, this was a semi-normal looking chick. She was probably like a 5 or a 6 in my opinion, but she got a bunch of elective surgeries and now she's like this puffy lipped weird nose. What's his name? God damn it. Tim Burton. Thank you. Yeah. Tim Burton looking thing. I can't believe I forgot that, but she just looks a mess. And I guess she's still living in Iran, and she was sentenced to 10 years in prison recently for her online activity. And it basically says, it goes into detail about her imprisonment, and it says that she just promotes bad ideologies and bad views, and she was jailed for, I guess the overall thing was she was jailed for obscenity and insulting the hijab. So insulting her little veil and stuff like that. It looks, let's see, the 19-year-old star Sahar Tabar, who is identified as Fatima Kishfand, was charged with blasphemy. Oh, you definitely don't want to get charged with blasphemy in a in a Middle Eastern country. She was charged with blasphemy, inciting violence, gaining income through inappropriate means, and encouraging youths to corruption.
To youths,
yeah. They're over there now. But yeah, she's in Dutch. She's looking at 10 years, and I'm guessing 10 years as a woman in a prison is not going to bode well for her. And the only thing she has going for her is that she can make herself look like a fucking mess if she needs to. But I've seen some.
Well, what's the quality of the prison there?
Well, I don't know. You can only
not good.
You can only assume. All right, so she's got to be living in a pretty developed area if she's got constant internet and can do these streams and stuff like that.
Plastic surgery.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing. I don't know. It's tough. It's Iran. You never fucking know. Either way, this is just a really shitty.
They're moving too fast. That's why.
Why? I'm gonna fucking shoot myself in the face. Oh boy. So the social media star shot to fame in 2017.
If you don't get that joke,
shut up! Don't you fucking ever interrupt me. The social media star shot to fame in 2017 after she reportedly had 50 surgeries to make her look like the Oscar-winning actress Angelina Jolie. So this is recently so there's a chick in Mexico who is a Kim Kardashian lookalike, and I just saw this article earlier this morning where she died the other day because she had a botched butt implant surgery.
Yeah.
I don't mean to sound heartless. I know a lot of the times some of the shit we say is heartless. A lot of the times, actually. I don't feel bad when people like that die. Because to me, it's like if you're going out of your way that hard to be someone else or to look like someone else or live someone else's life, you've just canceled your own life out.
Yeah.
Canceled.
There's some fucking misplaced psychological bullshit going on. Like if you really don't want to be you that badly, by all means, go ahead and exit Exit stage left, man. Get off the planet.
I did find out that like after some of these plastic surgeries and stuff, like with breast implants, you have to get new ones after so many years.
What?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
See, that's just so weird to me. Like I've never, I don't know. That's just not one of those things that like I give too much of a fuck about. It's like boobs are boobs. I really don't care. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
unless like the only thing
I'm
that
an
bothers.
ass man.
Well, yeah. Quick, somebody DMCA us. But no, it just like to me the only thing that really bothers me is if it's like zero ass or like zero features whatsoever, because like I try to maintain a specific type of build. I try not to be like overweight or like, you know, I try to treat myself okay, you know, aside from smoking weed and cigarettes and stuff like that. I try to like maintain a certain physique so that
sure.
I don't disappoint myself, because it's me first and foremost. I'm trying to like live up to a certain standard for me. But like if someone else isn't doing that for themselves, or they're acting out and like trying to change themselves in all these weird ways and stuff like that, I just can't get behind it. Can't get behind it. Physically or emotionally.
What are you gonna do? I mean, do what you gotta do.
Get ass implants if you live. Good for you.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
not,
I've got nothing invested in it. If
No.
you want to do that, do it. But I don't care.
I'll do you, dude. Let's see. All right, so that's it for bad news. And now what we're going to do is, this is kind of a new thing for us. A buddy of mine sent me his newest single from his indie surf rock band from Phoenix, Arizona. They are called Narwhal Juniors, Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
And they've got a brand new single out that we're going to play for you guys today. This just came out yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And so that being said, for future episodes and stuff like that, we have a lot of friends who make music. We have a lot of friends who just create shit in general. So if you ever have a single, you have a song, or know somebody who's trying to get some eyes on their music, send it our way. You can send it or you can send any songs or shit like that you want played on the show. I mean, obviously we'll vet the songs before we play them and shit like that, but you can send your suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Without further ado, we're going to play this song, and we're going to take a little bowl break here for a second. So give us about 4 minutes for this track. And again, this is Narwhal Jr.'s new single, Black Matter Salamander. Enjoy. Oh, whoops. I should probably go ahead and start from the beginning. Yeah. All right, here you go. For real this time.
I thought I saw you rolling through the supermarket, hands on your hips, fingers in your bag, banks and crimson lace all around your boots and legs. Creeping down the aisle with the toxic venom in the shimmer of your smile. The whole world would be over if you stayed a while longer. My heart might just explode. But you know, you can't fool them all. Sashing down the hall. And wouldn't it be so nice if you just sink your teeth in for the bite? I'd say you're bad, but wouldn't put you with the devil. You're more like black matter, oozing with trouble. And if you stayed a while longer, would you just blow me away? But you know, you can't fool yourself. I saw you with someone else. It just turned out to be myself wrapped in your mystery. A black matter salamander tripping up a window pane, the chandelier in the corridor, flicking with the burning pain. To you I was a moth to the flame. But you know you can't fool yourself. You saw me by myself, and you knew you couldn't resist the taste of my combustion. To you I was a moth to the flame.
All right, that was Narwhal Juniors with Black Matter Salamander. And again, you guys feel free to send your tracks to us if you want them played here on the show. We're going to fuck around with some music here every once in a while. And yeah, I think it'll be a nice little addition to the show. We'll see how that works. And let's see. I'm mega baked now. I'm there.
That's why I denied the edible.
Yeah, no, that's kind of funny you mentioned that. I was thinking about that right as the song was ending. I was like, oh shit. It's like right before we started the show, I was trying to get Adam to eat an edible, but he wouldn't do it. And I was like joking after I ate mine. I was like, oh, watch, I'm going to have a fucking anxiety attack on the show. Not quite there, but like I definitely spaced a little bit. I will say surf rock will do that to you though, too. I really do. I dig that sound. It's very interesting, as you were saying before, like having a surf rock band in a landlocked state. You got some balls on you guys. Fucking good shit though.
Yeah.
The next segment I wanted to move into I don't know if I'd actually call it a segment or not, but I was searching around online. I forgot what sparked my interest in this or whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. I was watching I think I was watching Family Guy, but they made a reference to that old Heaven's Gate cult from the 90s. Mm-hmm. Anyone that was, born, anyone intern Logan's age or younger, Heaven's Gate was a religious cult that centered around their two leaders. And they believed that like the body was just some weird vessel and eventually like the spirit leaves it and goes to some spaceship to be with aliens and stuff. I've actually got I got the wiki pulled up. Let me pop this over so you guys can see.
Sounds very derivative of Scientology.
Well, yeah.
Well, this religion, you kind of just hurry up and get to the point, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they didn't waste any time.
This is an efficient religion. That's what you need in religions. Just be efficient about it. Okay, let's hurry this up. There's a comet coming. We're out of here. We'll leave 2 people to take care of the website.
Exactly.
You guys,
and never
you motherfuckers, take care of the website. We're out of here.
So basically what went down was, and that's another thing, to Logan's point, isn't all religion derivative of every other religion? Like, I swear to God, there's not an independent mind amongst them. They're all zealots. They all pull from one another. They're like really shitty SoundCloud producers who just bite other people's beats and stuff like that. It's just, shut up. That's me. I was talking street talking Richard.
That's Edge.
So this cult was founded in 1974 by Marshall Applewhite and Bonnie Nettles, who also went by Doe and T. But basically what went down is in 1997, all but 2 of their members killed themselves wearing the same outfits essentially and like the same Nike. I think they were called Nike Decades.
Can't get those no more.
Yeah, they were wearing the same pair of Nike shoes. And if this sounds familiar, it's because like movies, TV shows, cartoons, everything like pokes fun at this cult. But I was kind of looking into it after I heard the joke, and I was like, oh, I remember those yahoos, and I'm looking at the Wikipedia and shit. I know I'm getting edgy with the yahoos. But I was looking at the Wikipedia, and I'm like, what the fuck? They still have a functioning website. And so when you visit this website, it's very much an old HTML site.
That's like fucking Geo or Geosites or whatever.
Geocities.
Geocities. What was the other one? Like Angel Fire or something?
Yeah. That was another one. But so basically all but 2 members, as we were saying before, killed themselves in this mass suicide. And this website is still the old HTML website from the I think they launched this in like the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. But it's up
early 90s? No, like late 90s.
Shut up, dude. It was
early 90s. Nothing was on the internet.
No, I promise you. I've got some shit on here from the early 90s because I went on a whole like ancient website hunt after I found this out. And
what's early 90s?
And early 90s websites, like old HTML sites that are still around.
What do you define as early 90s?
Like 1990 to 1994, and then
that's fair.
Why would you ask me that? Isn't it just implied that?
Well, I don't know. I just don't
means...
believe there's a 1994 website. Sorry.
There's 1980 something websites, dude.
No one has seen them. That's not possible. Like,
oh my God, you know so little. You know so little, and it's just amazing to me that you're sticking to your guns about this. No. Why don't you shut your mouth? Anyway.
You nothing.
Yeah, okay, Logan.
Settle down.
First of all.
You ain't black.
So you can't tell him what to do. These guys, basically they all killed themselves off around the same time this comet was going around the...
Hellbop, man.
Yeah. This comet was flying by the Earth. They were like, oh, quick, we got to take ourselves out so we can join the aliens behind the fucking comet or whatever the hell it is.
What if they were right?
I mean... God bless them. I don't know.
They were right?
What do you mean, what if they were right?
What if that was like a one-shot ticket? Like, oh, you're going to go into like, what's those, like, those nice vacation spots in like Jamaica or whatever, the ones with the big slides you see? Atlantis.
Oh, Atlantis.
It's like, this is the Atlanta. You get on this fucking ride, you're going to Atlantis of like, the galaxy. So, and they were right.
You get on the spaceship and the aliens are like, him took the poison, now he here at the Atlantis. Welcome. You're going to water slide in the middle of the...
Yeah. Like, oh, no, you don't need those body things. Yeah, just hop, take care of the body. We'll grab your, whatever the fuck that comes out. Spurt.
Yeah. And I like how they make a half-ass attempt on the website to define what they mean by suicide because, of course...
Or they just downloaded their consciousness. Like, yeah, we'll download your consciousness.
Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of different ways or theories on how you
I don't think the spirit
like
thing. Yeah, I just bugged me that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Hardcore radical Christian. But no, so they caught a lot of shit, obviously, for the fact that all their members, except for 2, killed themselves. Yeah. So on the website, they basically, I can't remember where the fuck they say it, but they allude to the fact that like they're against suicide, but they define suicide very, very loosely. Like they say, like, and they've also, it's important to note that they've rewritten their message, like what they preach a lot, just because a lot of the founders' plans would fall through. And of course they're fucking just crazy people. That's all they were. So their plans would fall through and they would just rewrite the scripture and say, oh, this was supposed to happen, blah, blah, blah. They pulled a real, what's his name? Joseph, was it Joseph Smith? Who's the Mormon guy?
Yeah, Joseph Smith.
Yeah, he pulled a real Joseph Smith on him and was just like, oh, wait, now I'm being told this is the case, like, because his wife was never supposed to die. She was supposed to be like, they were supposed to transcend at the same time, or die at the same time. And that old broad ended up dying of like liver cancer, something like that. And so he rewrote the scripture again. And then like after they determined...
Are you talking about Mormonism right now?
No, I'm talking about these fucking Heaven's Gates.
It just sounded exactly like Mormonism, sorry.
That's like I said, they're all fucking derivative of one another. But anyway, it's just kooks, man. And as you can see...
Well, Logan said Joseph's...
What?
He was talking about Mormonism.
Yeah.
Asking about Joseph Smith.
Right.
you just weren't paying attention.
Correct.
Oh, big fucking surprise. Smartest guy in the room, looking with his eyes down on the phone. I know what Adam's doing. He's just concentrating on the chat, trying to make sure nobody mentions him. Like sneaks in a sleight of hand, insult or jab.
No, I haven't actually looked at it. It's over here.
But yeah, you can buy like hard copy editions of their books and stuff like that still.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, as you can see, just an old school like.
I mean, you got to keep, dude. How expensive? You know how it is to keep that site going. It's like this is futuristic shit,
up, dude.
Look at that fucking graphic. Look at that.
Dude, and the inscription under the logo.
Red alert.
Yeah,
this site's telling me things.
I would love it if Adam went home and killed himself. But right under the Heaven's Gate logo, it says, "As was promised, the keys to Heaven's Gate are here again in the T and Doe, the UFO too, as they were in Jesus and his Father 2,000 years ago." It's really weird how they mix like Christian shit and like extraterrestrials.
Oh, this is a combo?
Yeah,
wow.
It's very odd.
It's
a very Oz thing.
A space Christian combo.
I said Oz thing. I had an Oz dream, dude. Every once in a while, like, cause I watched all of Oz, like I watched every season back to back, and it only took me a short period of time, but every once in a while I have dreams that I'm in one of the episodes and some of the most terrifying shit ever.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I felt like I needed to mention that. This is also like a therapy thing for me too. It's like just the random shit I tell about myself on here. These are all things that just need to be out. I just need to get them out.
Yeah, here appear there.
Ooh.
Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, that was not good. Okay.
So
Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, Heaven's Gate. We did about all we could with them. But like I said, I went down this little rabbit hole and I started finding like other sites from the 90s and shit. And the next one I saw really made me laugh because the fucking Bob Dole 96 campaign website is still up and running. Look at this shit. It's still got functional links and shit, dude.
I don't know, man.
Hang it up, Bob Dole. What are you doing?
Is Bob Dole still alive? He is still alive, I think. Right?
The thing is you have to pay to host the site, I think, right? I mean, like somebody's got to be getting paid to keep the site functioning.
I don't know, man.
I just doubt very much so that like a U.S. presidential candidate.
He's still alive.
He is?
97.
Oh, man. What if it's just Bob Dole? He just keeps coming out of pocket every month for the domain.
$5? What is he writing $5 checks? For this shit?
No, dude, he just fires it over using his Bitcoin wallet, dude. He just transfers it over to Bitcoin.
Dog.
What?
This site is suspect.
What do you mean suspect?
This is a sus site, dude. This is a sus site.
Adam's just a sus in general.
Computer's gonna stop working tonight.
Yeah, dude.
But no, it's just look at these shitty old thumbnails. We all remember that crap.
This is probably links to fucking child porn or something on this site.
Dog.
Who's gonna go to a site that says dolekemp96.org? No one, but
anyone still rocking the Dole or rocking the vote with Dole. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll click one of these things. I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's about time.
Oh, it just okay. Well, I did click the one that said K-12s. Where Bob Dole stands on K-12 education. He's still
there's
got
some
his
embedded link in here that is opening weird people up to cheese pizza or something, dude.
Blockchain.
Yeah, this is some bunk ass website, dude.
I'll forward it to you.
Okay.
But yeah, like look at these old HTML banners and stuff like that. I don't know. I love stuff like this. I love these old blast from the past websites.
You're trying to be nostalgic about the fucking internet now?
Dude, you can't tell me you haven't been on this show and waxed fantastic about the days past of internet glory and freedom.
Fair. But it wasn't this time in the internet.
No, I mean it was a little bit after this.
I waxed fantastic about it.
But I was on the internet back then. Like I remember shit like this.
Right, settle down.
My grandpa had me using computers at a very early age. That's why I'm so much better than you.
Okay.
All right, calm down, tough guy.
Okay, well, I'll start firing hosts and fucking interns. I'll start swapping you guys around, giving you each other's names and titles and shit. You won't even know which way is up. The next one, though, the next website was really funny. This was just some straight up like old school shit to find. This is a website that's dedicated to turning your strawberry Pop-Tarts into an incendiary device using nothing but your toaster. And so what this man alleges, and this website was last updated in August of 1994. But yeah, dude, he's still got his email address up here. You can click that, fire off an email if you need to.
No, don't dox it.
But so here it is. The abstract says, strawberry Pop-Tarts may be a cheap and inexpensive source of incendiary devices. Toasters which fail to eject Pop-Tarts cause the Pop-Tart to emit flames 10 to 18 inches in height. Last year, an article by well-known newspaper columnist David Barry, doxed, noted that Kellogg's Strawberry Pop-Tarts, SPTs, no, he did not. No, he did not abbreviate that.
Wow, this guy's ahead of his time. If this is truly 1994,
yeah,
this is a fucking wizard, dude. How he is ahead of his time for sure in 94.
Look at that old ass toaster.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think this is a fucking troll site, dude.
This is not a troll site, Adam.
You don't have a digital camera in 94 to take that picture, so how do you get that? You took a manual picture, scanned it,
Adam doesn't know,
and uploaded it like that?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he did. He took an actual like.
And that's
Polaroid
a toaster
or
from
something.
much. I don't know if that's a 94 toaster, but
it's not. It looks like an old fucking 70s toaster. Yeah, anyway, though, this is a real site. This is a verified real site.
It's a real
from,
site.
From this
I don't know.
time.
I'm questioning the date.
No, this is like a real thing. This is a well-known old site from the 90s. This has been around forever. This is a real thing on the internet. People know about this site, Adam. If you'd know that if you weren't busy fucking running around your massive estate taking care of your alpacas and shit.
Not true.
So anyway,
that's false.
Anyway, Adam's got billions of dollars.
Not true.
So anyway, this guy wrote in a newspaper that like strawberry Pop-Tarts were dangerous and could emit flames like a blowtorch if they were left in the toaster for too long. Given previous work in the field of food entertainment, it was obvious that this was a new frontier that requires further exploration. The present work describes our independent verification and experience with SPT-based combustion. So basically, the site goes on to document how they went about creating this.
I guess that's why I'm saying I feel like they're throwing acronyms like that into there. Is that a 94 move?
Yeah,
is that a 90? You think that is?
I think since the inception of tech. Yeah,
you
since
think
the
that's a 90s move?
Yes, because everything's already so much. Everything's already fucking abbreviated in tech to begin with. So like this isn't probably even ironic to the kid. When he was typing this in 94, he wasn't even trying to be ironic.
All right. Call in if you think different.
Not to mention, I think you and I are the only douchebags on planet Earth that thinks it's funny to abbreviate things. Well, Logan too, apparently. But this guy just basically takes his toaster outside, puts these strawberry Pop-Tarts in there, and I guess he jams it to where like he can't eject it, and he just waits. And so there is a picture here. So when it starts shooting flames, like basically he proves that the guy that wrote the column is right. You know, strawberry Pop-Tarts are fucking dangerous. And I'm guessing it's not just strawberry. I'm guessing you can do this with any Pop-Tart or anything that can be set on fire within the confines of a toaster.
I don't think this is a 94 camera. No way.
Adam,
and uploaded to the internet in 94, like in that quality?
Douchebag.
No way. There's no way.
All right, well then here, do this.
Sorry, there's no way.
I'm not going to do this for you because I already did it last night, but go ahead and Google this and just find out for yourself. That way you know that you're wrong.
I'm just asking
and you'll
questions.
See. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm the one that does the research, first of all. You're the guy that comes in with nothing and just tears down what's going on.
They lied to us about a lot of stuff. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not giving you that. Okay. I'm not going to give you that.
Oh, you should.
No, I'm not giving you that.
All right.
Here, that's what you get, you fucking idiot. But no, this is a real site.
Settle down.
This is a real site. This is real.
All right.
Look at that. You can't tell me that. That's a 90s trash can.
I have a trash can that looks like that. What
you
are you
are
talking
a trash can that looks like that.
It's a 90s backyard.
This next one that I found was hilarious. So this was this is Internet Explorer is Evil. Okay. This is a website that somebody made back in I think this one was 97. I think it was 97, but anyway, this guy dedicated this website to basically smashing Bill Gates, smashing Microsoft way before it was fashionable. The fact that Microsoft forced people to install Internet Explorer infuriated this man to such a degree that he still to this day keeps this website up, and it's all about how Microsoft is a bag of shit and how Bill Gates deserves to die. Like there was a list. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. It was like ways that He wants. Oh, here we go. Ways Bill Gates should die.
Oh my
This
God.
This isn't a page.
What?
It's just a list of ways that Bill Gates should die.
This is insanity.
Number 9, date with Lorena Bobbitt, Tanya Harding. You can definitely tell this is a legitimate 90s site. I haven't heard a Tanya Harding reference probably since the day that shit occurred.
Sure, but if
why Tanya Harding? Did you ever see? Did you ever see the porn? The really well made porn.
Yeah,
that was such a waste of a load. But that, like, as I got older, I learned to appreciate it because, again, it's real porn. It's not. I don't know. Sometimes you don't have to see it going in and stuff like that. Just knowing that 2 people are fucking in a hotel room and shouldn't be, and on top of it, they're filming it. I don't know. That kind of gives me a little. I mean, it gets me a little turgid.
We got to get off this list, man. We're gonna get fucking put on an assassination list in a second here.
Shut up.
We're gonna get fucking killed by the vaccine or something, dude.
Logan, you said number 15.
Yeah.
Bill meets the Terminator. Hasta la vista, Billy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this is. I wanted to see how long this list is.
260.
Yeah.
Died in a browsing accident. All right.
Internet Explorer sucks for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But dude, don't you miss fucking finding sites like this? I miss going onto the internet and just stumbling around until you found shit like this. You can't do that anymore. You can't find interesting shit anymore because everything's just corporatized bullshit that they push to the front of the search engine, and all the cool shit's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Probably hide in CP because you never know anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't even trust the internet.
No, especially these old sites. Look at this.
Dude, this rules though. I miss stuff like this.
Oh, I know, it's hilarious.
It's
looks
just
like a Diablo main menu almost.
Firefox Doom Party.
Wait, what?
If you look in the other category, there's a Firefox Doom.
Oh yeah, there you go, Adam. Well, something for you to do when you get home. But dude, look at this. I also miss when do you guys remember when web pages would like link you to other web pages? Like I don't think this. I mean, obviously a lot of this.
What the fuck is this?
That's not. Hold on, that's not what I meant.
Oh
But
my God.
you remember how websites back in the day would be like, oh, other websites I think are cool, and it would just be a list of other websites that you could go to because it made you fumbling around on the internet. It made it easier for you.
Well, Google wasn't around, so yeah.
Yeah, like it was
That's the only way
still
we could do it.
It was still what, like Netscape Navigator and bullshit like that, or
Prodigy.
Internet Explorer.
Prodigy.
Ugh.
Firestarter.
Anyway, yeah, I get it. Okay. Prodigy.
Well, yeah, but it was Prodigy. Was around, so
I thought like this was a fun little walk down memory lane.
oh, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to say? Some of them are fake, maybe some of them are real.
Adam, you're fake.
Okay.
You're
Just
the
saying.
fakest dude I know.
I'm just saying.
Richest dude I know, but the fakest dude I know.
All right.
With that being said, I guess what we'll do now is we'll get into Baloney Boys.
Baloney Boys.
I went a little long with the music this time. I got my fingers mixed up on the control panel here. I'm gonna let Rabbi in real quick too. I noticed I have some missed calls again. I always do that, dude. Let's get him on here before we get into this. Young Rabbi, what's going on, pimpin'? Oh boy.
What you want?
Well,
what?
What?
Hello.
Why do I even try?
I know. I just
Great
like I
question.
said, we're doing some new shit on the show today. I'm over here playing it by ear. You're here for Baloney Boys, and I know a lot of us have probably heard this by now, but we all have seen and heard the audio of Tom Cruise going off on people on the set of Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Is it 7? Mission Impossible 7?
Who knows? It's Mission Impossible too many.
How crazy!
It's
So many Mission Impossibles.
It's too many. It's too damn many. And don't get me wrong.
Those movies are awesome.
Yeah, he does like fucking crazy shit in them, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
look,
I love those movies.
don't get me wrong. The man's talented beyond all doubt. And
He's flying helicopters for movies.
I know what he's doing. I've seen the trailer. You showed it to me.
What a fucking nut.
But yeah, it's fucking badass. But there's a lady here on whatever this program is. I've never seen this before, but she's calling it Snake Girl. She says that it might be a fugazi. Like maybe this was a publicity stunt.
See,
she
you like this chick? But when I call, when I call out fake shit all the time,
it's different. It's different. There's millions of dollars behind the production in this. You're a fucking nobody, so it doesn't mean anything coming from you.
All right.
But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this real quick, and then we'll listen.
Maria.
Bitch, interrupt me one more time. I'll put a contract out on you in Minecraft.
Welcome back. Tom Cruise sounds off.
Welcome back.
The A-list actor exploding at crew members on the Mission Impossible 7 set for breaking coronavirus protocols. Leaked audio from The Sun has him launching expletive-filled rants at two workers who were standing 6 feet apart on set. Cruise said this, quote, "We are creating thousands of jobs, you expletive."
You know that guy got fired, by the way.
I don't want to see it again ever.
They're going to find who filmed that, and they're going to fire them for sure.
Not if it was a fugazi. Not if he meant for it to
right.
go.
If it's fake, it's fake.
Yeah.
What's the point of making a fake one like that?
Can I also just say, this fucking Toad's voice on here is just so annoying. I don't know what it is with news people.
She's been on Fox Business for years.
I know. Why do they keep these people with these shrill, horrible tones? Like even the guys nowadays, like where's your Dan Rathers and people with like those proper news voices? Why does everyone sound like shit on the news now?
Yeah, well, a lot of these women, you know, they've come so far, dude.
You ain't black.
Okay.
And if you don't do it, you're fired. If I see you do it again, you're expletive gone.
Expletive.
He says taking pandemic protocol seriously, even having his production company rent out 2 empty cruise ships to house cast and crew. Well,
that's what's bothering me. She's not saying her S's. Cruise ships. She's doing it with like an SH.
Yeah.
Filming in Norway. Dig it. Your reaction.
This rant seems
she's on
staged,
Quaaludes
like
or something.
some sort of PR stunt. And
she looks like they all look like they're on drugs.
Oh my fucking God.
Staged like some sort of PR stunt. And when it comes to Tom Cruise, I'll just encourage everybody to watch all 3 seasons of the Leah Remini, Mike Render series, Scientology, The Aftermath. They also have...
So
they're throwing down advos for...
She said if you need evidence of... basically what she's saying in a nutshell is if you need evidence of Tom Cruise's disingenuous behaviors, to watch this Scientology documentary and see for yourself.
Leah Remini. Would you do her? She was pretty hot back in the day, right?
Who?
Oh yeah.
Leah Remini.
Hold on.
King of Queens? Like she was hot.
Oh,
King of Queens, dude.
Definitely.
Like she was a smoke show, I think.
I was gonna have to look her up again, but yeah, I totally remember who you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, dude, I definitely never bought her with like Kevin James by any means.
No, totally, but yeah.
The dad was funny though. I really like the dad on there. You know, well,
rest in power,
Jerry Stiller.
Rest in power, Jerry Stiller.
Bless up. That's
right.
When it comes to, well, I just encourage everybody to watch that.
Would you fuck
and
her?
listen to what they have to say. But this is a stunt.
Yeah, probably.
My opinion.
I mean, why not?
I feel like chicks like that, like look at her. She's got that nasty bitch face. You know, she gives up the butt.
Oh
she's a butt girl.
Yep.
Because she can't have you widening the walls and then going home to that rich husband, and then he finds out that the structural integrity isn't what it once was, and then you're out on your ass trying to survive on half his money. Playing the victim.
She probably makes pretty good money, actually.
Well, yeah, she's on TV, Adam. Everyone on TV makes a lot of money.
That's not true, but
like you.
Yeah. Okay. False.
We're
That's
live.
A false statement.
We're live streamers. We make a ton of money.
Yeah.
Funded by Soros.
Interesting. Maybe it is. Steve,
Big
what
time.
do you think?
It's also good business because
they have to have him on there.
sufferance of the government when most of the...
You're not an old rich white man unless you have a Globe mini bar behind you.
Dude, I've always wanted a Globe wet bar.
Yeah, I know. So you went and bought 5.
No,
Adam's got one in every corner of his house.
No, I don't own one, but I've always wanted one.
Yeah.
But no, I'll never get one. But I thought those were always cool. This guy's an asshole, but
yeah, well, big time. Look at him.
He's got a bust. Yeah, Winston Churchill. I think that's Winston. Isn't that Winston Churchill?
How funny would it be if the mouth was cut out?
I think. Yeah, I think it's.
He had one of those like mouth fleshlights.
Oh, what if it's not, dude? What if it's
What?
I don't know who that would be.
Jackie Gleason. he's got John Candy. He's got a bust of John Candy behind him.
Either way, he's a bust. Why do you want a bust in your house?
He's an old rich white guy. Why wouldn't he have
another
a bust?
one right above his head too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that looks like Lincoln.
That looks like a female.
Of course.
Above his head.
Every Republican has Lincoln. The godfather of their party.
They call him Stinking Lincoln.
Elsewhere,
okay.
Anything like that would be seen as a very, very bad
Look how small
PR.
he is.
But also gets to something, Dagan, you mentioned in the news at the top of the hour, is the
Oh, that
FDA's
is such a
approved
phony man. Look at that.
self-administered test on COVID, where you can literally
He's such
get
a
the
talented
results in
dude, but he's
20
such a
minutes for under
fucking phony.
$30, and the technology is there to be able to do it in less than a few seconds. And that's the kind of thing the government should be pushing. So once we all know instantly whether we have this thing or not.
Wait, so this guy, that dude's not even talking about the incident. He's just talking about the coronavirus in general, it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, you know,
this guy
Tom
even
Cruise
talking
was
about?
like almost going to be a priest.
Don't tell me shit like that.
He went to seminary and stuff.
I think so.
Yeah, he was going to be a Catholic priest, dude.
Oh boy, good thing Xenu got him before he could.
Someone got him.
I wouldn't have been able to sit through Minority Report. Did you fucking talk over me? But
sorry, I called in.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
I always try to promote the call in. Call in and what, you know.
Yeah.
You wanted Michiganders to call in.
Upper Peninsula specifically.
Yeah.
Would have been nice.
Yeah, I want to get the UP perspective now.
Yeah.
I want to start a fucking Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula fucking turf war on brass tacks.
Gotta start shooting.
Well.
Oh boy. Logan tied his fucking Brendan Tarrant boots too tightly this morning.
I'm not wearing.
He's wearing Adidas shoes.
Okay, fuck me.
Sambas.
I guess we should let's play the audio from the Tom Cruise freak out just in case there's like 2 people that haven't fucking heard it yet.
Oh, there's video.
Because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't know about this. He looks a little.
Using us to make their movies.
What?
We are creating thousands of jobs. I don't ever want to see it again.
This reminds me. This sounds almost exactly like what's his name? Fucking why can't I remember his goddamn name? Christian Bale. You're a nice guy, John, or whatever the fuck the guy's name.
Yeah, you're a nice guy, but that doesn't mean fucking shit, does it?
Yeah. You and me, professionally, we're done.
Professionally.
I like how he adds professionally as if he had like invited him to a rap party.
That's a nice guy.
You're a nice guy, but I don't mean shit.
Yeah, man.
I kind of like Christian Bale, so.
Yeah, I'm down with the Bale.
Great actor.
Good actor.
I think
he saved the Batman franchise.
Certainly did.
I think Tom Cruise, if they ever had the balls to do a Adolf Hitler biopic, I think he'd be a good Hitler.
What are they?
Well, he was in
a
a Hitler movie.
But what are they gonna put him in lifts
Yeah, he was,
like fucking like they did fucking stupid Al Pacino?
I'm pretty sure they're probably about the same height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely, yeah.
They're great over actors too.
Fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too. And you too. And you. Don't you ever do it again.
Jeez Louise, Tom.
9.
So they would only have to increase Tom Cruise's height by 2 inches.
Wait, how tall was Hitler?
5'9". Tom Cruise is 5'7".
Hitler was a little boy. Dude, Hitler had so many reasons to be angry, but how the fuck did he? How did he? Because he's a short little boy. He's a shitty artist.
Well, no, that's probably average height.
What for the
back
then?
30s? Yeah. He wasn't born in the 30s, dude.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Like he was like what? In his late teens or early 20s when he fought in World War I.
Yeah.
That's the extent of my Hitler knowledge.
Oh, sure.
Shut up.
Because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table.
Then give up some of your money, bud.
It might be fake. I get it. I get what you're saying. It might be staged, but yeah, I get that.
But it's like, what a weird if it is staged, I will say that's a very weird move, considering that like I feel like silence is the best. It's the best way to approach the controversy around like anything, religion, politics, anything like that. Like you just maintaining silence is way better than staging a freak out over the virus because you want some kind of publicity for being some kind of a hardcore like absolutist with your fucking safety protocols.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, a lot of movies have been postponed for a long time because of COVID, and Tom Cruise isn't just an actor; he's executive producer of all these movies.
Yeah,
and he's co-owner of actual movie theaters.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Well, yeah.
He does have a lot of skin in this game,
dude. He has a huge production company.
Yeah.
Like, and he produces these, so that's a very good point. He's got a lot on the line.
He's spinning a lot of plates.
Whew. He's spinning plates. Some of those plates, I'm not convinced those plates are spinning.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Are you talking? Wait, you wouldn't happen to be talking about his sexuality, would you?
I didn't say that.
About your BBC.
I didn't say that at all.
You sure about that?
He's spinning.
I don't know. I'll leave that to the listener or the viewer to decide whether or not that's a disingenuous audio thingy. I don't know. I'm kind of half in, half out on that whole Cruise thing, but also at the same time, I couldn't be bothered to give a fuck about it to begin with. I don't give a shit. What do I care if some fucking billionaire or millionaire is freaking out at their employees? Whatever. Everyone that's in that industry already knows the industry, and as we've seen, way worse things have occurred.
Oh, you go back. Imagine if they had cameras in like the 60s, 70s, 80s, or whatever when they're filming movies.
Oh my god, it's just nothing but N-bombs.
Oh my god, it's just disaster.
That's all it would be. That's all it would be. Fucking people doing cocaine, smoking cigarettes everywhere.
Yep.
Like you could smoke anywhere. Wouldn't that be nice right now? Just the three of us sitting around this desk with a couple of stogies. With a nice crystal little like ashtray right in the center of us. An old flapper girl bringing us martinis.
Secretary with a great ass.
I was getting to that part.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
That's what we need. We need cigarette girls. Let's bring back cigarette girls. Oh shit. But I think that's all I had for this evening. Or I guess this afternoon or evening, depending on where in the United States you are.
Hey, I mean, this is our Christmas episode, isn't it?
No, it isn't. I would have said something about Christmas if it was. I mean, why would you wait for an hour and 12 minutes before mentioning Christmas? You fucking idiot.
Okay. I guess. I don't know.
Just sit there and look pretty and rich.
This is part of the Hanukkah special.
Yeah, this was our Kwanzaa debut.
Shalom.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us for another installment of the Brass Tacks podcast. Again, if you are an artist or know an artist that would like to have one of their songs played, send us any and all music to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. You can send all suggestions for the show there as well. We are live every Saturday on YouTube and Podbean. If you can't watch us live, you can listen to us live. We're live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. East Coast, 2 p.m. West Coast. Adam, eat a dick if you mention Central. Also, yeah, check out our merch and stuff like that. I think I got a link down there somewhere. We got some shirts and whatnot. If you want to buy a friend a present, you can do that with our merchandise. Other than that, you boys got anything to add, or are you just going to sit there looking whack?
Have a good one.
Nice.
No.
That's real nice.
No, yeah. I guess we're having next week's Christmas episode. So
yeah, next week we'll try to do something Christmassy. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do. It's Brass Tacks, dog. Have a good day.
3-hour episode next weekend.
What?
3-hour episode.
Okay, shut up. That's it. That's it.
Yes.
No. All right, everybody go to bed. Everyone go to bed. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everyone.